Rivals fans, welcome back to the channel. Let's take a closer look at why Mantis is one of my favorite heroes and currently my main. As a casual player with a full-time job and kids, I'm not the top player in the world, but I'm here to show how casual players like myself can find success in this game. And if I can do it, so can you. I'll keep this video short and cut to the most important stuff to respect your time. Let's jump right in. Here is what Mantis can do. Alright, she has a main attack, best at close to medium range. She has a healing ability that heals slowly over time. She has an ability to buff teammates' damage for a short period of time. She has an ability to freeze incoming enemies for a short period of time, called Slumber. She has a very strong ultimate where she heals herself and teammates around her, plus giving extra health to anyone near her, including herself. And lastly, she can buff her own damage, which I believe is the most important part of playing Mantis. Always keep your damage buffed. Alright, now let's take a look at a game I played with Mantis earlier this week to discuss positioning and gameplay tactics. In this particular match, each team gets a chance to attack and defend. I'll be showing both sides of the gameplay. This is my personal style of playing Mantis, and I'd love to hear your thoughts. If you have any tips, or if you play Mantis differently, please share your insights in the comments below. In this first clip, we're defending the point right at the beginning of the round. As you can see, I continually use the damage buff on myself while maneuvering around cover and healing teammates. Occasionally, I also buff my teammates' damage. One key point to remember is that Mantis doesn't have much escapability apart from the Slumber ability, which has its flaws, but we'll dive into that more later in the video. Because of this, I tend to maintain medium range and stick close to my teammates for support. This clip also highlights an example of poor positioning. Notice how being out in the open with no cover and not enough speed to reach safety can be a big disadvantage. Mantis has a fantastic ultimate for countering the attacking team's push on the point. As you can see here, the area of effect for her ultimate is larger than you might think, and it provides a significant boost to your teammates, making them nearly unbreakable with the amount of health they receive. By timing the ultimate correctly, you can make an enormous difference during key moments in the game. As you can see, I am constantly buffing my damage and not afraid to take on enemies when I get the opportunity. Mantis can deal an impressive amount of damage for a support character. Next, we switch to a clip where we are on the offensive. In this clip, I first get a chance to help my teammate and take out an opponent. However, I quickly realize that I need to reposition to safety before it's too late due to my lack of escapability. I get back into that medium range and start supporting my team with heals and damage buffs while dealing out damage and using cover effectively. I make it a point to move in tandem with my team, ensuring that I stay in a safe position and deal damage while continually supporting my teammates with heals and buffs. This approach helps us maintain a strong offensive push while keeping everyone in the fight. The next and last part about positioning with Mantis is when the team makes the push to take a point. This is one of the rare occasions where I love to be right in the middle of the action. I take the risk and get up close and personal, using the point itself as cover. During this critical moment, I constantly heal my teammates and wait for the perfect opportunity to use my ultimate. By staying in the thick of it, I can maximize my impact on the team's success. It's all about timing and positioning to make sure your heals and buffs have the greatest effect. And when you time your ultimate just right, it can be a game changer. The last thing that needs to be covered with Mantis is her Slumber ability. Here are a couple of clips showcasing it. Although I will admit I struggle with this ability, I tend to save it for when I get into trouble, and while I do manage to land it, it's not always easy to hit consistently. This often means I still don't win the fights. However, when used in a team setting, like in most of these clips, it can be quite useful, especially against characters that tend to escape right when their health gets low. The Slumber ability can keep them around just long enough for you and your team to finish them off. Thanks for tuning in, Rivals fans. I hope this guide helps you master Mantis and elevate your gameplay. Remember, even casual players like us can find success with the right strategies and teamwork. If you enjoyed the video, don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit that notification bell for more Marvel Rivals tips and strategies. Share your own Mantis tips in the comments below. I'd love to hear them. Happy gaming, and I'll catch you in the next one.